right, he is the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira, certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time, and no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized a finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does, and I think it's that killer be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, to him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again, but he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he could add some years to his fight career. Let's see if tonight we see a pivot in the approach from Do Bronx.
Well, he's got to be a judge's dream. Went the distance with Tony Ferguson in 2020, but that was his first decision fight since 2014. Killer be kill. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. All right, well, I guess there's a ceiling in terms of what you can accomplish financially and otherwise in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world, so we're certainly happy to see this young man cross over. There is no questioning his ground game, and Daniel, a lot of people believe it's going to translate at the highest level here in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's shown, John, that he can do that. He's shown that he has the ability to grapple, and not only grapple, fight anyone. He does it at the highest level, so let's see how he implements that jiu-jitsu base in the fight tonight against a guy that would seem to have all the answers.
Yeah.
It's an uphill battle, but he says that he can get it done.
Yeah, we talked about that in the fighter meeting. He kind of gave us a smirk, seemingly as if he knows something we don't. We'll see if BJJ indeed reigns supreme here tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ilia topuria.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he is right under the elbow, right on the nose.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that point.
Oliveira's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Somehow, some way, got out.
The dude got out, and now he's attacking. This is crazy. Working out to finish the heel hook, he's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish.
Oh, what a move as he escapes.
I mean, he counters it, and now he's putting him in his own submission.
How about it? Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Side control now. Making all these shots count.
Changing the position. Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. Oh, that's getting deep.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen much longer.
Oh, it looks like he got out. You gotta be kidding me. He escapes.
You've got to be kidding me, John. Listen, in order to escape this anaconda choke, you have got to have small actions. You cannot rush or panic. You got to stay in the moment. That's exactly what he did, and he freed himself from a very tight submission.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira.
That was nice.
Topuria is right back to the full mount here. All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Huge elbow there. Round two coming up next.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He has been committed to that body work all night. Certainly paid off over those previous 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's investing in the body. He's not taking out withdrawals. He's depositing into body punching, and now it's showing itself. He's made an investment. Let's see how that investment pays off as we go forward.
Always better to be making a deposit than a withdrawal.
Oh, yeah, you got to stop taking withdrawals in all situations of your life. Your relationship, your fighting, everything.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, beautiful. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ring.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan.
Oliveira's in half guard.
Beautiful transition. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, big elbow.
Yes, smart adjustment, yup. Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
He's got his head looking for the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle. A lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd maybe jump, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves this. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight. He's trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got a real...
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oh, great submission defense.
Good work, guys.
He's having his way with him here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. Got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Gotta be careful here.
Good work from the top here by Oliveira. Seconds winding down in round two. And the horn sounds on round two.
Respira, relaxa. Sim, muito bom. Fez muito bom nesse round, ok? Seu chute tá indo muito bem, ok? Your strikes are going.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Third round underway. Early right hand gets through for Dubronx. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Oliveira. Checks the leg kick. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. That is how you scramble, folks. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Closes the gap and gets the single collar time in. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Couple good elbows there by Oliveira. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very... He's going to guillotine! He's going to choke him. There it is.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward and off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it. Right left and right. Oh, what a land right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. There you go. There you go. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Side control.
Beautiful strikes landed.
Topuria's trying to lock up on a submission now.
That Darce is tight. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground pound.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you. You can attack guillotine.
Oliveira's going for a choke.
Oh, nice guillotine there. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it, but now he's got to settle it if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. He's got to start throwing now.
And now he's got the back. Final seconds here. Trying to pass the guard here. A nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
For sure. You completely dominated that round. I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes of the fight. Let's go.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking, but tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Nice combination of kicks there by Ilia topuria. Collar tie here in the clinch.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Oliveira getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Nicely done.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by topuria.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ilia topuria.
Getting the mount here. In the half guard.
Topuria's going for a choke. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
2 minutes now to go in this one. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you got to just go. You got to start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Double leg. Oliveira's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
Yeah, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Topuria. 1 minute to go in the fight. Topuria's going for an arm here.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep. Oh, wow, oh!
That'll do it! What a fight! So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ilia topuria!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.